want to master marketing concepts, especially the key ones? Well, you have to, because for you to apply these concepts, you have to remember them. And you're in luck because this is the executive summary version of the I Love marketing model developed by Professor Bong de Ungria of the Ateneo Graduate School of Business. This is the 21st century edition, and the longer version actually takes more than an hour, and this summary should be very quick and easy. First, we'd like to again remind ourselves why are models used? Because models provide order and very good reference points that are useful for valid decisions. Just like this traffic light, we all know what red, yellow, green means, regardless of the place we're in, for all countries in the world, and a traffic light can easily stop thousands of vehicles in one change of light. Of course, while it makes it easy, we also know its limitations. The other key thing is that you may ask, why are there a lot of pictures, images, and stories in this model? Again, it's based on the principle that the mind only remembers images and stories. And since we want you to remember marketing concepts, we use images and stories in this I Love marketing model. There are only 3 generic winning strategies in marketing. First, you achieve overall cost leadership. Be the lowest price because you have the lowest cost. And if you can do that and achieve cost leadership, then that's one way to being victorious in the marketplace. But sadly, there's only 1 or 2 or 3 companies or brands that can achieve this overall cost leadership. What about the others? If you can be the overall cost leader, then the second option is to be different through differentiation. Do something different relative to the customer's needs, wants, and demands, and hopefully that is better than what competition can do. The third generic winning strategy is to just focus on a very small segment or niche. If it's a very narrow and small segment, we call it a niche, and just focus on the niche. Let us go quickly on each of these strategies. So if you're the overall cost leader and you're the lowest cost producer, you can choose to sell at the lowest price. If you do that, you can sell at the same price, but since your price is lower, you get more profit. Again, the only disadvantage is only 1 or 2 or 3 companies can be lowest cost. So not all companies have this option to win in the marketplace. Most companies can differentiate. They can be different as far as the added value they put in, and it should be value that is important and relevant to the customer. Don't put something that is not valuable to the customer. And that's how we differentiate. The third way is to focus. Be the absolute best in a very narrow segment or niche. Okay? So if the others sell burgers or chicken, go to be the best pizza seller in a narrower segment. If you can't be the number 1 student in the entire school, then be the number 1 student at least in the class. Now, if that's still tough, be the number 1 student in class on the first row. Okay, so that may be more manageable. But again, select a niche, which is a very narrow segment where you can be the absolute best. And many companies also are niche players. They don't sell everything, but on the things they do sell, they're absolutely the best. And the best doesn't just refer to product quality, it's the best at a certain marketing mix combination. So now we looked at all the concepts we discussed in one visual framework. Altogether now, the I Love marketing model is easily remembered because at the center is the heart. And we said there are three strategic C's. The first C is the customer. The second C is the company. And the company creates, communicates, and delivers value. And the third C is competition. So there are always three sides to every consideration represented by the three C's. For the customers, we meet needs, wants, and demands. The way we know we're satisfying the customer is if we get repeat sales. That's the only true test of customer satisfaction. For the company, the KRA is profits, and it should be consistent profits. There should be a system to deliver those profits over time, all the time, or most of the time. And the third C, which is competition, you know if you're doing well if you have market share. So this is the three C's and the three KRAs, and this also illustrates our operational definition of marketing. What's marketing? It's a system of profitably creating, communicating, and delivering value to satisfy customers' needs, wants, and demands better than competition. Now, when is there a market opportunity? There is a market opportunity if there's something that the customer needs, wants, and demands, the company can offer better than competition. Okay? So again, those three elements should be present, and if they're present, what should you do? You should size the market, determine if it's big enough to matter and small enough to handle. You should divide the market into segments, each segment consisting of a group of people with similar needs, wants, and demands. Choose among these segments which will be your primary target market. You support your aim by using your 4 P's to hit your target, and this is product, promo, place, and price. To hit the bullseye, you should communicate using benefits. And in communication, there are 8 modes, mass and personal. Mass meaning advertising, sales promotions, PR, events and experiences. And for personal, communication is direct marketing, interactive selling, personal selling, and word of mouth. Now, if there's a market opportunity, there are 5 considerations as far as the company is concerned. And this visual is close to the company because these are the 5 considerations when evaluating opportunities: vision, mission, goals and objectives, business portfolio, strategies and tactics. There are also 5 things to look out for when considering competition. These are the power of suppliers, power of buyers, entry barriers, substitution, and threat of competitive reaction. Now, outside the 3 C's, there are other things which you need to consider. If it's internal to the company, it's a strength or weakness. If it's external, it's opportunities and threats. In the end, there are just 3 generic winning strategies to consider: low cost, differentiation, and focus. This is the I Love Marketing Model, the 21st Century Edition.